Hi, I'm Lisa Soltis with the Department of Economic Development in the City of Roanoke. Today I have with me Keith Holland. Keith is the Community Resources Program Administrator in Neighborhood Services at the City of Roanoke. Hi Keith, how are you?
Hi Lisa.
Today we're talking about the West End target area. Can you tell us a little bit about that initiative, when it began, and what is going on with that?
Yes. The City of Roanoke receives annually about $2 million in entitlement funds from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. City Council's policy is to earmark at least half of these funds into specific targeted neighborhoods. In 2011, City Council decided to shift our focus from Hurt Park into the West End target area. The target area composes portions of Old Southwest, Mountain View, and downtown West neighborhoods.
Tell us about some of the revitalization initiatives, and are there grants that are being used, and talk about that a little bit.
Yes, we use our funds to leverage with Area 8 nonprofit agencies such as Habitat for Humanity, TAP, Rebuilding Together Roanoke are just a few that we work with. Primarily we are working on affordable housing opportunities for either new homeowners or existing homeowners looking at rehabilitate their homes. Our funds are earmarked for low to moderate income individuals, so we are working with folks to verify income in terms of eligibility for these projects. Other activities that we are focusing on right now are a commercial facade program along 13th Street. We're encouraging property owners to contact us. We've got a tremendous offer for them to help in revitalizing the outside of their buildings and help restore the business village of West End.
So it's a nice opportunity for people that are interested in developing in the area.
Now is a very good time to contact us, yes.
Can you talk about some of the improvements?
We have done over 20 new home ownership opportunities, over 50 housing rehabs in the time that we've been there. We're currently working on a designs for a streetscape improvement for 13th Street that will be completed in 15-16. It's about a $1.3 million project, which is going to incorporate storm drainage improvements, curb gutter, sidewalks, pedestrian lighting, crosswalks, and landscaping. Very nice enhancements. Yes.
And tell us when everything is going to be completed. What's the target date on that?
Target date to complete the 13th Street project is summer of 2016.
Very good. Well, thank you so much for being with us today. We appreciate your time, and we'll look forward to seeing great things happening in the West End.
Thank you so much.
Welcome back. We are now with Corbin Prydwen. Corbin is a resident and developer in the West End target area. Hi, Corbin.
Hey, how are you, Lisa?
I'm great, thank you very much. Tell us your connection to the West End target area.
Well, I'm a resident. I own my home here, and I moved here roughly 3 years ago.
And tell us about some of the projects that you've been working on, what you've developed in the neighborhood.
Well, we're working on quite a few projects. You know, for me, as a person who moved here about 12 years ago, I moved to the West End neighborhood 3 years ago. Right. I just knew it was kind of a no-brainer to start developing in the area. Watching the downtown really start taking off, the expansion of Carilion, JCAHS really coming in, and Virginia Tech, we were seeing more families moving to the area. But what I was seeing in those buyers were they were being a lot more cautious about every penny they spent on their home. With the surrounding neighborhoods already being priced fairly high, I knew we had a market here, and the big key was affordable housing. So ultimately, what we started doing was picking up individual homes and then renovating them, and then putting them on the market for sale and offering them out to residents and home buyers. And we've actually sold 2 homes in the neighborhood, and we've got several more for sale, but this is a prime example of one of the projects that we've done here in West End. It was a fire damaged house that we purchased. It was originally a duplex, and we actually rebuilt it, new construction from ground up, and we've added another single-family home back to the neighborhood. We just finished up a really great 4-unit apartment building at 1306 Patterson, which is renovated comparable to downtown, with your rents being much lower than your downtown prices. Another great project that we've got coming up is we're looking to open a coffee shop within the next couple of months right here on 13th Street, which is going to be really exciting. Dorothy Aussie, who's got the transitional housing facility for ladies, we're looking to employ her ladies at our coffee shop to give them a second chance, which is going to be really, really cool. So we've got lots of great projects going on here. We've actually already secured 19 properties on Chapman Avenue, not just single families, but we're picking up the multifamilies as well, and we're cleaning them up, and we're taking a lot of the duplexes and bringing them back to single family so that we can have more single family homes in the neighborhood.
Well, this is beautiful, and I'm really excited about your investment in the neighborhood and the coffee shop. And
that's going to be exciting.
Yeah, so there are lots of good things going on. Thank you for what you're doing. Talk a little bit about how this whole initiative impacts economic development in the city of Roanoke.
You know, what I think is going to happen here in West End is something much, much bigger. You know, the long-term project goes out at least another 5 to 7 years. You know, we're looking to focus on certain streets and get those housing costs up and bring home buyers in, which is going to help us through economic development by, you know, bringing the empty homes back up to life. And what that also is going to do is give new businesses like myself with a coffee shop on 13th Street the opportunity to open, but it's also going to create new income for older businesses and allow them to grow as well. So that's something really exciting to think about.
There are a lot of assets in the neighborhood, and we appreciate what you're doing and the initiative that you've taken to make it a great place to be. And thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back. Welcome back to BizRoanoke. We're with Dave Prosser. Dave is the Senior Vice President for Community Development with Freedom First Credit Union. Welcome, Dave.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here with us today. Tell me a little bit about Freedom First. Why did you all choose to invest in the West End target area?
Well, actually, you know, when we look at where our members bank with us today, and where they're situated within our community, the West End actually was a nice fit in the target market for us to first identify a connector between the downtown area and the Raleigh Court area. So it really made some good sense for us to actually put a branch into this neighborhood, but also it fit within with our core missions and how we want to serve some of the underserved markets as well. So this location was actually a very good fit for us.
Well, it's a beautiful building. You've done such a nice job with it. Tell us a little bit about the facility and your total investment in this neighborhood.
Yes. The branch actually is a little bit unique. You won't find many facilities like that out there, but it does have a full service branch, so you can get your mortgage here, you can get your car loan here. We also have this particular room that we're standing in right now, which is our community education room. So we do a lot of outreach and community efforts out within the community, and we have a lot of partners that actually help us teaching healthy foods initiatives, financial education, access to health care. And then also on the facility, at the one end of it, is a farmer's market. So the West End Market, which is spearheaded by LEAP, has a farmer's market here every Tuesday afternoon. And then LEAP also will spearhead our big fourth initiative in this facility, which is opening up a commercial kitchen, which will help with small business incubator space, will actually be kind of a food hub source to distribute food within the local community. LEAP, of course, is going to be opening up a mobile market come this spring, so this will be kind of a resource area to distribute that food as well. So it's really the whole collective source of it, and the collaboration that goes into it is actually just as a nice resource and to establish a sense of community within this particular market.
Now, you all, I believe, used some of the community development block grants. Is that Correct, and you worked with some of the citizens in the area. Tell us about that a
That's
little
correct. To actually bring this facility to fruition, we partner with the West End Center, and this actually building is ownership of the West End itself. And what we did is we came in to help facilitate that collective effort, and through government funds from the federal level, as well as the city of Roanoke was really instrumental in helping us launch this project. West End was actually able to take care of some community development block grant funds for revitalization. We know that the West End market was part of the HUD revitalization target area. And collectively with those funds and some private as well as public funds, we were actually able to launch this particular project.
Fantastic. And tell us a little bit about your thoughts on how this whole new building and your presence here will spur economic development in the neighborhood.
This is a great community. I'm glad you asked that. This is an incredible community. It has a lot of rich history.
Right.
A lot of great individuals reside here. A lot of great things are happening here. And we hope to be able to kind of help with affordable housing, help with financial education. When you look at the folks that reside within this community, this actually is a food desert as well. We do a lot of efforts in healthy foods initiatives, so helping bridge the access to health care as well as healthy foods. And when you look at financial education, it all actually is a nice collective cycle, and you need all of those pieces to really move a community. So a financial institution really plays a role in that, and if it's even addressing transportation issues. So we have a car loan program that helps tackle transportation issues as well. So it's a lot of times to bring things together, you need a financial institution to kind of fill those gaps.
Dave, thank you so much for the update on Freedom First and the West End target area. And if you would like more information, please give me a call, Lisa Soltis, at 540-853-1694, and we can furnish more economic development information or information about the West End target area.